So let's talk about why recording our finds is so important. John Wiley writes in How to Cite Your Sources, recording where you find information, which I included in a link in the handout, that realtors have an axiom: location, location, location. In genealogy, that's documentation, documentation, documentation. So as you keep going in your journey, we need to start thinking about the importance of what's required of us to share this with other people. Recording and citing everything is really important to show that we did the work, that we're doing quality work, and that we've accomplished it. It isn't just important if we hope to publish in an article or book of our work, but it's vital in when we're sharing things in online tree platforms called GEDCOMs, when we're sharing data across different software systems. Citations are like this little GPS trackers on all of these items to say where it came from and how you can find it again. And when we hear the term research log, we often think of school projects, showing our teacher that yes, we did the work, we didn't just plagiarize it. And while that is one thing that's important when you're doing genealogy research, it's also just important so that people know where the object came from. If I'm looking at someone's family tree on Ancestry.com and they have really great home sources that they took images of and loaded it up on their family tree, if the photograph isn't labeled, if it doesn't tell me that they know for sure who these people are in the photograph, if it's a letter with a very common name of William or John, how do I know that those are the right people? Especially if their citations aren't logged or it's a newspaper article, any of these things. It makes me not want to look at those items and think, hey, this is the photo of my ancestor that I've been searching for forever. It makes me question. And even if that source itself is cited, but a lot of their other stuff isn't, it makes me question whether they were correct with their citation too. So it shows us the quality of work. So an example might be a great place to start logging your info when you're walking around the house, and basically treat these research logs like an inventory. So date found, source, date of source, who's included, subjects, and notes is a really simple way to do that. I've also included some links in the handout for other places to look about research logs, including a blog post from a professional who doesn't like research logs, because I want to keep us positive and weigh all of your options. So maybe at the top of one of your pile is a yearbook. So looking at a yearbook, if you're going to fill out this very simple research log field that we have in front of you, you can flip through the yearbook and maybe you realize, oh, this is my dad's senior yearbook, and maybe your mom is a freshman in this book. So you can say that about who's included. Search through the book. Are there siblings in there? Maybe other cousins because they live close together. Make sure you put all that in the who field, but also maybe in the subject, you see them pop up in certain clubs, certain athletics, all these types of things.